What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. It makes a huge difference. Over 1,100 episodes, 500,000 streams worldwide and growing. Thank you so very much for that, you guys. I really appreciate it. Today, we are talking to CEO and founder of GuruNanda, Puneet Nanda. How are you today?
I am doing phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know that you're a busy man, with new products launching and such. So I appreciate you. All right, Puneet. So let's just jump into it because I'm so excited about this brand. I, for one, actually got the diffuser. I got a hold of your mobile, your mist diffuser, and I absolutely love it for several reasons. The natural mist diffuser, it's easy, it's versatile, it's small, it can fit in my purse. It folds up just perfectly, and I can take my favorite oils and fragrances with me on the go as I'm always on the run. It can fit into my laptop if I forget, the hook, or if I forget the little box that it plugs into the wall. So it's just very versatile and still very powerful. It's small, but it packs a big punch. So I wanted to talk to you about today is, how did GuruNanda come to be?
So GuruNanda is actually Guru, which in Indian language means teacher, and Nanda, which is Nanda, is my last name. My name is Puneet Nanda, and Guru is a teacher. So I was teaching yoga, and I had a yoga studio in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, and that was the name of my yoga studio. And I saw a lot of people who were entering my yoga studio were using doTERRA and Young Living essential oils, but then these yoginis, they loved the oils, but they did not have enough money. And I have been an entrepreneur and a businessman in the past. I used to own Banaka breath spray, in case you remember Banaka, and other great products that I've created that are world's number one, number two, number three in oral care. I have a portfolio of them. So I knew peppermint oil was not as expensive as they are charging them in a bottle. So I said, there's more to it. So I decided to go around the globe to different locations, go to the native origin of each oil. For example, it's very similar to a fine wine business. For example, lavender oil would be best in France, or it would be best in Bulgaria, versus you can grow grapes in your backyard, but they wouldn't be as good when they are as the ones that are grown in Napa Valley or in Bordeaux in France. So similar to that, you have to get the oils of their native origin, and you have to ensure they are pure and natural, because if they are not pure and natural, they're not therapeutic, because they could be perfumes that have been synthetically derived, and it's almost 1/100th the cost to manufacture a perfume versus a real essential oil. It takes, like, for example, 4,000 kilos of roses to make 1 kilo of rose oil, and it could be almost as high as $15,000 a kilo of to pay for a kilo of rose oil. So when something sells for like extremely low price for a oil like rose oil, there's something tricky to it. But so I went on Amazon, I saw that there's a ton of brands that are selling perfumes, and then I went to doTERRA and Young Living, and I saw that they are selling great oils, but they are very expensive, almost 5 to 7 times over where they should be. So I decided, why don't I collect all these oils from the country of origin, contract with the farmers, it brings me close to the earth. So I formed a company called GuruNanda, which was based on the name of my yoga studio. And I actually came up with a farm-to-you product line called GuruNanda. And diffusers was a very simple journey. I used to make toothbrushes that you for private label for retail store brands that mimic the Sonicare technology for a toothbrush. So I put that similar motor in ultrasonic toothbrush because these create ultrasonic waves, and they take the water and they convert the water into mist. And when you put oil on top of the water, the oil flows with that mist, and basically it goes around, and you feel like you're traveling in a pinewood forest or in a lavender field, and you literally experience nature at home.
Yes.
But this product that you are talking about is because I myself am a lazy guy sometimes at home, and I said I'm not putting in water and oil and doing all the work. How do I bring out a product that's basically without water? Because I don't want to. I wanted to bring a product where the whole idea was it creates a natural mist, a very fine mist. Simultaneously, it's simple. So we call it natural mist, but our logo is fit it, plug it, mist it. So basically, there's 3 steps involved. That's it. And the beauty is, once you plug it, it creates such a fine mist, and it's pure oil. Normally, pure oils are not supposed to be like literally put on your skin or anything. So we put it in an electric plug. There's no heating involved. It's all diffusion technology, and it's more like a nebulizer kind of a thing. And it diffuses the essential oil all pure. So because these oils are volatile compounds, these essential oils have volatile compounds. So these are basically the plant extracts that are volatile, that are in an oil format once they are steam distilled. And what you do is you take a plant, you warm up the water and make steam, and pass it through the plant material, and the steam, when it evaporates from on top, and then you condense the steam in around a cold chamber, and what you get is water, which steam converts into water, and you get oil floating on top. That's called essential oil. That plant extract in an oil format made up of volatile compounds. And when you diffuse this through our natural mist diffuser, you basically are getting all these beneficial volatile compounds into the air. And when you breathe it in, our body inhales it, and basically because our brain acts, basically they go through inhalation. So they go straight into crossing our blood-brain barrier. They go into our bloodstream, and they would be absorbed. The good part would be absorbed by our tissues wherever it's needed, and the bad part is excreted as carbon dioxide, or it's excreted through our excretory system. So these are all 100% pure and natural essential oils. So they kind of are very easy for our body to assimilate, and it's very easy for our livers to actually get rid of the waste. Versus synthetic products, they form toxins, and they stay in our lymphatic drainage system below our skin, and ultimately end up in our body, going into the warehouse of our body, which is basically the fat cells, and they form toxic fat. So even if you're doing a treadmill, you don't lose weight. Why? Because your fat is now toxic fat. The reason that is toxic fat is because it already is mixed with toxins, and because wherever there is toxic fat, water is sent around those fat cells by the body so that it doesn't break. So even when you're doing the treadmill, the fat cell doesn't break, which is supposed to break when you're on a treadmill. So that is the reason I think everybody should stop using air fresheners and focus on using plant-based, 100% pure and natural essential oils instead, to make their home a better, natural scented home. They should use our product. But unfortunately, there's a lot of bad product in the market. So with GuruNanda, I put my own name, my family name on every drop of oil I sell, and I stand behind it. that every drop of oil that I sell is 100% pure and natural. A lot of the major oils actually come from my family farm in India, and it's controlled 100%. We have a GCMS testing machine here. We have a GCMS testing machine overseas, and we basically test everything through third parties as well to ensure quality and efficacy of the product. So this is kind of in gist the story of GuruNanda and the natural medicine.
Cool, cool. All right, you guys, so hang tight for me for one moment. We're going to take a brief break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more about GuruNanda and maybe what's next. So we'll see what else we can take out of the expert's hat and see what we can get from them. So you guys hang tight, and we will be right back. Did you know that some foods can cause weight gain, body aches, and extreme fatigue? These are just some of the symptoms of food intolerance. Well, what is food intolerance? Food intolerance can occur when the body cannot properly digest certain foods. This can result in acid reflux, migraines, and so many other painful issues. How do you find out what foods are causing this irritation? It's easy. Pinner Test. With 500,000 satisfied clients worldwide, Pinner Test is the #1 way of identifying foods that may be causing discomfort. This simple at-home kit is easy to use with results usually within 2 weeks via email. It's that simple, all right? What are you waiting for? Go visit pinnertest.com and use my special promo code AshSaidIt for your discount today. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show, you guys. We're talking with the CEO of GuruNanda. Yes, and we're talking about this amazing product line and how they are revolutionizing the health industry. So next on the list, Puneet, I want to talk about what's next for you guys. What is going to be the next big product? You guys have basically conquered diffusers, people taking them on the go like myself. I'm taking them everywhere I go now. So what would be the next big movement for you guys?
So we actually plan to revolutionize the air freshening market with our diffusers and essential oils.
Okay.
Apart from we being in the vitamin aisles of major stores like Walmart, we because there is where people actually go in for pure aromatherapy. We also want to actually go and sell air freshening naturally, because there is two kind of people who are buying these essential oils. One is people who are into aromatherapy, who use this as more like a alternative medical therapy. For example, personally, telling you a great story about one of our oils, it's oregano oil. You know, a lot of people use oregano to spice up their pizzas, and I didn't know about that. Once I was visiting Greece, I was on Claritin or Allegra almost daily. I used to have allergies where I would sneeze 100 to 150 times a day early morning. The moment I would wake up sneezing to the point that I would not stop. And this would happen every single day. And life was literally tough. And once when I was in Greece, visiting an essential oil distillery, this father of this essential oil distiller, he actually said, why don't you take a drop of this essential oil and actually drink it with like half a liter of water? I said, I've never done that because I don't think we should be drinking essential oil. He says, believe me, I'm 94 years old. I have some experience on my back. Take a drop, just one drop of oregano oil. This is 78% plus carvacrol, and this I'm actually distilling it right now. So go in, we'll get it free from distillate, so you know that it's 100% pure and natural, purest. So I said, okay, I take one drop, just one single drop. I drink it, I shake it really well in an 8-ounce water bottle, and it literally it becomes almost like emulsion. He says, go gulp it in quickly. I do that. He says, here is another little bottle. Take it one drop 3 times a day for 2 days. That's it, 2 days. Don't take it the third day. You would not believe the next day morning when I woke up, this is just day that exact distillation product done again, and I bought it to the United States. I filled it in the U.S., and now I just shipped it to Walmart stores, and they have 1,700 big locations, and it is flying off like crazy. And people, I don't know how they're getting it, but it's doing extremely well. That is one single oil. Wherever in the world I go, I don't go without. The moment I'm feeling that I'm catching a cold and getting some allergies, I just take one drop, either drink it or even gargle at times, and that little feeling that you get before you start getting a cough or anything is gone in seconds. If I have a mouth ulcer or anything, I take one drop in a big bottle of water, shake it really well, swish my mouth 2-3 times. It just overnight it goes away. It's literally magic. So the quality of the product matters the most. And with me, I ensure that every drop is the highest quality available in the world. That's why I created this GuruNanda brand, to actually help. I didn't create it for money like most people, because I luckily was very successful. I had brands like Reach toothbrushes, Nanda. So I did this just because I wanted to create a product that would actually go and help people. And simultaneously, we're doing a lot of work in the countries where we are actually bringing the product from. So we have an orphanage that we are supporting in India. We have a school that we're supporting in a less fortunate country like Haiti. So we're doing stuff like that to help local people where we're getting a product from as well.
Absolutely. Wow. That is amazing. So let everyone know the best way that they can check out the products and where some of the, you said Walmart. So Walmart is that the major retailer at the moment right now that's carrying GuruNanda?
And people hate it. Why did you go to Walmart? The number one reason I went to Walmart is because I was not trying to please the Sephora or the high-end customer who doesn't ever visit Walmart.
Right.
I'm trying to give a really good product to people who just can't afford it, but not just them. Actually, 155 million people visit Walmart store doors. So I wanted to bring it to the masses, where people actually start to realize that there is amazing alternative therapies rather than eating medicine from pharmaceutical companies all day long. That one drop of oregano probably costs you 2 cents or 5 cents, rather than you taking it a year worth of thousands of dollars worth of medicine. So I just wanted to bring a really good quality product worth cents, not made into dollars by big companies just because they think they can.
Right. Absolutely. Puneet, Nanda, thank you so much for joining us today. I definitely appreciate you and, your knowledge and your warm heart for trying to help out this world. We can do it one step at a time, and if we can put one foot in front of the other, hey, and get this thing going, wonderful. So we definitely appreciate that. I definitely want to say thank you for all of you guys for downloading these shows. I appreciate you so very much. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is way better. Until next time, you guys.